Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, bangthebook.com. We're going to have some fun talking the big game props, crossing over into other sporting events. These are always fun, compelling, intriguing, and entertaining, and maybe some money-making opportunities for you. Don't forget the Sports Betting Podcast with Adam Burke, and follow along on Twitter at BangTheBook. All right, let's go to the Lakers and Thunder playing. And they'll go against Tom Brady gross passing yards. Brady's passing yards minus 79.5. Head-to-head versus Lakers Thunder points. Brady at 294.5 passing yards. Subtract the 74.5. There you go. Basically the projected total for the Lakers and Thunder game. How about a college basketball game? Ohio State's in action against Illinois. And their total points in the game minus 6.5 versus Rob Gronkowski receiving yards. So college hoops crossing over into the big game. Some of the others, how about golf? You got Henrik Stenson's fourth-round score as he'll be competing in the Maybank Classic. And the fourth-round score for Stenson is a pick versus Rob Gronkowski receiving yards. And Gronkowski is minus 2.5 in that prop. And we've always had the golf props. You get the event in Phoenix where a lot of guys are going to be on the board, as will be the case here with Hideki Matsuyama. Fourth round fairways hit. How about this? I've never seen this one. Fourth round fairways hit minus 1.5 versus Stephen Gronkowski points, the kicker for the Patriots. This stuff is priceless. They'll cross over into soccer games. And then the new game in town is NHL and the Vegas Golden Knights. And people around here are going to go bonkers over this stuff. Vegas plays the Washington Capitals on Super Bowl Sunday. So let's get after it. Some of them. Knights Capitals, first period goals in a pick'em crossover prop versus Jake Elliott field goals made. Vegas Golden Knights shots on goal minus 6.5. That will go against New England Patriots points. Who will have more? Golden Knights, Stanley Cup playoff wins. They'll even project out into the playoffs. Minus 0.5 versus Eagles Patriots touchdowns. Now, if you're projecting 5 for the total number of touchdowns scored, the odds makers are telling you something. Not only for this bet, but they're telling you that the Golden Knights would get out of the first round and into the second round because they'd have to win 4 first-round games to win this particular prop. So if you believe the odds makers are putting an opinion in here, they're telling you that the Golden Knights are going to the second round of the playoffs. Who will have more? Senators, Canadians in action. Senators, Canadians goals versus Eagles, Patriots, quarterback sacks, and the hockey prop is the favorite there, minus $1.40. Let's go back one more to the Vegas Golden Knights with Red Hot William Karlsson's got 27 goals this year, and he's going head-to-head. Karlsson points versus the Capitals, going against Gronkowski field goals made. It's so compelling. You'll get golf, Daytona 500. They could even swing it out into some Kentucky Derby props. And I can tell you, several properties in Vegas still have tickets alive to last year's Super Bowl. They crossed over into Vegas Golden Knights points this year. Watch the other games that are being played on Super Bowl Sunday. There'll be crossover prop opportunities. They're fun, they're entertaining. The more difficult aspect of this is that you're actually handicapping 2 sporting events, so you better think you found a real distinct edge in one of those games to be able to cash one of these tickets. But they are certainly fun to talk about, the entertaining cross-sport props for the big game. Always glad to be with you. BangTheBook.com. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas.